What's up, guys? Thomas here. How's everybody been doing? Man, look at all these goji berries. Just loaded. Hadn't been on here in a while, had a lot going on. And look at the size of this Mexican sunflower. I don't know if you can see those blooms up there, but you got some beautiful, not only is this a good fertilizer, but it also makes beautiful blooms. And it froze all the way back to the ground last year. All these beautiful flowers. And it's about to be November. Some roselle here. And I thank God I live in Florida, man. I can't believe that. Look at that beautiful butterfly. I can't believe how cold it is in the rest of the country. I mean, it is freezing, snow everywhere, even in Phoenix, Arizona. It was 100 degrees last week, and they woke up to frost yesterday morning. Look at all these limes, red limes starting to turn. Who cares about what's going on in the world? We all need to take responsibility for ourselves and get back to nature. Get back to what's real. What matters. If everybody's taking care of themselves, it doesn't matter what the rest of the world's doing. Look at the size of these lemons. Freaking humongous. And sorry if I'm slurring a little bit. That's one reason I haven't been on here. Is had to get a lot of dental work done. I want to go ahead and get it done before they have another lockdown or another hoax virus or something. So I got all the fillings removed out of my teeth. You know, once you wake up and you realize that mercury is poison, you don't want it in your mouth anymore. Papaya is about ready to eat. So I've been dealing with that. Last jujube fell off. And my wife called and the other day while I was at work, and she started bleeding and cramping, didn't know what was wrong with her. Well, come to find out, she's pregnant. Now you can see them good up there. So I got another baby on the way. Another exotic fruit. A Puerto Rican baby. White Indian guavas, they're about all finished for the season. These are the sweetest guava that I've ever tasted. They're sweeter than the lemon guava. And look at this, guys, since my last video I did, which was a couple weeks ago, look at all the new growth. I mean, from there all the way out to there. From here all the way up. All that, folks, in 2 weeks. This white sapote is really taking off. I mean, this white sapote must love wintertime. And apparently we're not going to have a very cold winter this year. And I'm excited to hear about that. Because it's hectic, guys. I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, you live in Florida, Thomas. Why are you worried about the wintertime? I live in North Florida. I almost live in Georgia. I live on the I-10 corridor. It gets cold here, really cold. And I have to protect my tropicals, or either I have to move them indoors or move them in the greenhouse. And it's a lot of work. Look at all these peaches coming on in the middle of winter time. You'd think I was in Australia with all these blooms. Avocados putting on a bunch of new growth. Look how pretty and beautiful and red that is. Not the bird shit, but the leaves. That's my lila avocado. So yeah, I've been dealing with that, man. Getting my fillings removed out of my teeth. Getting prepared for another baby to be born. And taking care of all my fruit trees and animals, and thankfully we got a little rain. It's been so dry here, and I live on a sand hill pretty much. My brother lives a couple miles down the road, and he's underwater all the time. Me, it don't matter how much it rains, it's never enough. Look at the Moringa. I gotta cut that one back. See, I hacked this off in that last hurricane that came to keep it from blowing over. And I mean, it is just going berserk. Moringa is a superfood. This is like having a medicine cabinet growing in your yard. Good for everything. My daughter loves them. I love them. Lemon guava still got some fruit on it. Pushing a lot of new growth here at the end of the year. I just don't know why they're turning like that. I don't know what that is. Maybe y'all can help me out. What's causing them to do that? Not all of them did it, but here at the end of the year, a lot of them are starting to do that. I don't know if that's them couple of 50-degree nights we had here a while back, or what. Oh, well, let's walk over here and see what I got new. Angel trumpets are getting ready to bloom again. And if you want a plant that just constantly flowers, I mean, look at them every day. All these will bloom every day. They'll fall off, and the next day it'll be fully loaded with blooms again. And I think it's the Mexican petunia, I believe. Very beautiful. Y'all remember I hacked back the mulberry tree. And what I was really going to do was hack it all the way back to here. I was going to hack it back to there and there, because it's such a fast growing tree. But I cut up all the leaves and limbs and piled them around the mulch. But look at this. More mulberries. And I know I gotta cut that off and fix that. My loppers got really dull. So this will be the 5th flush of mulberries in 1 year. Can you believe it? 5 flushes. Every time I prune it, it pushes more fruit. And thank God for the long growing season here in Florida. That's the one benefit to where I'm at, is that right there. Got a lot of citrus starting to bloom out. Gotta hit it with some super triple phosphate. But only bad thing's the cold. A lot of people don't believe it gets that cold here, but look at that guava. That's probably 2 inches across, and it froze to the ground. Now it came right back. All this is what's growed from last year. That's 1 year's growth. But it does get cold occasionally. Not every year, but some years we get them -5, -6 Celsius, 25 Fahrenheit, 24 Fahrenheit. Most of the time it gets about 28, 29 at the coldest, but you do have some days where but this is what I was going to show you. I got 3 new bananas, cold hardy bananas, believe it or not. Got the golden Rhino horn. This is from Africa. This supposedly grows at the base of a mountain. Sometimes they have snow on them, they say over there. The Carolina King and the Texas Star. These are supposed to be cold hardy bananas, guys. Cold hardy. And I didn't cut them like that. That's the way they come, but they're already starting to push out, so they're okay. They cut them back like that for shipping. And then look at this. This is the Hong Kong pink guava. Red sugar apple. The Canistel's looking good. Jackfruit, I don't know. Look at the tea leaves. Tea's blooming. Jackfruit lost quite a few leaves. I was getting worried about it, but I see it starting to get some new growth on it, so I'm not as concerned about it anymore. But anybody want any tree tomatoes? Any tamarillos? I just threw a bunch of seeds in there and they're popping up everywhere around this Sapote. But everything's looking good. This is the Camito. Looking good since I put it back in the pot. Pushing new growth. The Cacao, she's looking good. Ice cream bean hid out right there behind another sugar apple. Custard apple. Alright. Let's go look at these mulberries I planted a couple weeks ago. I don't know if y'all remember planting them, but I planted some mulberries, white beauty mulberries. Oh, look what. She's fully loaded. Fully locked and loaded. Looks like it's going to be a good crop this year. I hadn't seen a lot of bees though. I hope it gets pollinated good, but I think it'll be alright. But look at all those little mulberries. Like I say, I just planted this not too long ago. September the 20th, I believe, or 25th. So it's been about a month ago since I planted them. And they say these are actually as sweet, if not sweeter, than the white Chateau. The King White Chateau mulberries. I'm sorry, I'm slurring, guys. I got stitches in my mouth. Got to get some implants. Just tired of that mercury, man, and I feel so much better after I got those mercury fillings out. The white beauty. Ate a couple of these figs the other day. They were really good. Especially the celestial fig. There's one there. They were really sweet. These celestial figs. I don't think that one's quite ready. No. That one will be pretty soon. Yeah, it's getting pretty soft. But got a couple of brown turkeys on here. I just love growing fruit. I love nature. I love everything to do with nature. I used to stay in trouble with the police, stay in and out of jail, chasing women, doing drugs. I was like everybody else. I was indoctrinated with the belief that material things make you happy, and acquiring more than everybody else would make you even more happy. But I'm happier now than I've ever been. As long as I got some fruit, or a fruit tree to plant, or a fruit tree to pick, or a seed to plant, something to air layer, something to graft onto, something to do outside, I'm happy. I love it. I love every minute of it. Some people think I'm crazy, but hey, when they're all starving, we gonna be eating good. Look at all the new growth that's pushed out. This pumpkin, Chinese honey, tangerine. It was almost bare when I got it about a month ago, but it's really pushing out. This is my wife's little herb garden. It don't take a very big space. She's got some thyme, some rosemary, oregano, basil. Can't think of it. I got a few peppers in here too. But anyway, eventually you get tired of eating the poison they sell you at the stores. You want to be healthy. You want to get back in touch with nature. Be one with nature. And that's our goal here. I used to slaughter everything I ate, but now I pick it. See, these trees, they give you fruit to eat, and you got a seed in it so you can give life back. You don't have to kill anything to live. But that's the doctrine they want you to believe. They want you eating death, not life. But we eat life here. Hey, but if you do it, that's on you. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you what we do here. This is the Pamela. Look at all the new growth on it. It didn't have anything but this little bit right here when I got it a month ago, and now look, it's grown from here out to here, from here to here. That's a new shoot, new shoot, new shoot. Alright guys, I was just going to give y'all an update, and had a couple people email me asking me if I was still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. Just have a lot on the plate right now. So, taking care of the wife and the baby, and I actually ate one of these yesterday. Very good. They're not quite ready yet. They'll turn red when they get ready, but make some good limeade, lime juice. It's the red lime. Alright guys, I love y'all. Take care. Start growing. Start eating what God gave you to eat.